I'm once again on Consuming Passions. The question is, what am I? I look a bit pasty, I'm not very tasty, though I don't feel too bad. I'm full of fine things, like minerals and proteins. I am good for you, and my name is Tofu. Yes, jolly old bean curd. Not much to look at, but a powerhouse of nutritional goodies. Magnesium and phosphorus, to name but two. Now, although tofu doesn't have much flavour, what it does do well is it absorbs the flavour of things you cook with it, such as paw paw, as in today's recipe for paw paw and tofu soup. Easy to make, easy to eat. This simple. First, I take a ripe paw paw, or papaya as it's also known, take out the seeds, and cut the flesh away from the skin. This is then chopped up and put into a pan full of salt-reduced stock. Here I use either a chicken or a vegetable stock, about 1 litre to 500 grams of paw paw flesh, and it's quietly cooked to soften. Depending on how ripe the paw paw is, this could take as little as 5 minutes. While it's simmering, I cook up some taste sensations. In a little oil, a couple of teaspoons of peanut oil, and a teaspoon or so of sesame oil, I gently cook a couple of tablespoons of spring onion, the white part. Now I crush some fresh ginger and chop it up finely. I need about a teaspoon of chopped minced ginger. Some minced garlic, a couple of cloves, and a little chili. Just 4 or 5 minutes of cooking. Once the paw paw has softened, I strain the mixture, crushing the paw paw flesh through the strainer. This could also be put in a blender for this process. The stock and the strained paw paw is now put in with the garlic, ginger, onion and chili mixture, and the whole thing is just simmered gently for about 1/4 of an hour. While it's simmering, I just add a few more ingredients to give the soup a real Asianness. Some lemongrass root, which I just chop off and crush. I also add a few very fine strips of lime leaf. You could actually use a strip of lemon rind, but lime leaves are really fabulous. The juice of a couple of limes, here again you could use lemon juice, a tablespoon or so, and some ground coriander, a teaspoon or so of this wonderful spice. Bliss. A few minutes before serving, I cut up some pieces of my tofu, the bean curd, and add it to the soup to allow the other flavors to infuse it. And when it's time to serve, I swirl in a little coconut milk, remembering that although it's high in saturated fat, it's okay to use from time to time. I sprinkle on some strips of capsicum for color and crunch, a few crushed roasted peanuts, the unsalted kind of course, and a generous sprinkling of freshly chopped coriander leaves. And there it is, hot and sour, sweet and spicy, a taste explosion from Consuming Passions. The perfect partner for this, a fruity white Australian wine such as a Chenin Blanc, will be absolutely perfect. Till next time, bon appetit.